So this question asks you to describe how scientific notation makes it easier to work with either very large or very small numbers. So scientific notation essentially allows you to take regular notation of very, very large numbers with a lot of zeros or very, very small numbers with a lot of zeros and write them in a different way that's easier to deal with. And so it's also really difficult to use these numbers if you were trying to figure out how much, for example, the Hope diamond weighs using this is your mass of one carbon atom per this many, if there are this many atoms in the Hope diamond. If you were to type that into your calculator, number one, it might not allow you to write in all of the zeros, but number two, you'd have to be really careful when you're figuring out this problem that you actually include all of the zeros that you need to, and that can be very tedious. So instead you can use what's called scientific notation, and instead of writing this very large number, you can write it as 4.6 times 10 to the 23rd atoms. Likewise, you can take this very small number, and now you can write it as 2 times 10 to the negative 23rd gram. And so this is a lot easier to deal with, and this is a lot easier to deal with than your regular notation, which has all of these zeros.